Friends, and welcome to our nightly meditation practice. As we do each night, we will begin by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Again, thank you for joining me tonight in our meditation practice. Last night I just had a short practice. I had been studying the Dharma most of the evening through a new course that I'm taking through Buddhist Studies online. And wow, I would really recommend these courses. So this is my first one. They've had a couple already, I think. But this one is called Indian Buddhist Philosophy. And it is fabulous. The teacher is Dr. Karen Myers, and she is clearly well-educated, well-read, and while she approaches the course as an academic, it's also pretty clear to me she's a Buddhist, and she comes at it with a analytical sense of faith and belief. And I like that. She's smart. She's affable. Her presentations on the video are easy to follow, fun to listen to. For someone such as myself, who's fairly well read in the Buddha Dharma, it's easy to follow along, but she gives these outlines that if you're not as well read or versed in Buddhism, she gives you outlines and readings to follow that really help it make sense. And something I try to approach every course with an open mind and learn things I didn't know. And we had this conversation last night, or her teaching last night, about a group called the Pugalavadins, who struggled with the Buddhist teaching of not self. They raised some good questions. It was an Indian movement, an Indic region movement in the early days after the first council. And it was interesting, really interesting to see them. I never learned about that before. And it was a very good course. I'm enjoying learning from it. A little bit of commentary here and there on the student website, on the community website for students. I'm really getting something out of it. I think it's very worthwhile. And I encourage any of you who are looking for some good studies, if you've tried some through Buddha Dharma University and you want to try something a little bit different, I totally recommend this. I would really love to see Buddha Dharma University progress into this type of online teaching platform. What an awesome experience that would be. So, maybe I see a calling for myself in the future in helping to do something like this with Buddha Dharma University and the Five Mountain Zen Order, of which I'm a member and a novice priest. So, having said all the things, I had a short, like I said, I studied a lot of the Dharma yesterday, spent a lot of time in studying, 2.5 hours and watching her online lecture for the week. But I did do a little meditation chanting practice through Insight Meditation Timer last night with a monk from the Quantum School. He's very good, and I enjoy listening to him chant. So I find it to be a good meditation. I'd encourage you to, if you like those types of meditations, while there's chanting in the background, I'd encourage you to look up the monks from Quantum School on Insight Timer. There's some good stuff there. Yeah, and then sadly enough, Riverside Zen Center never came online when I was on Zoom tonight. So they never started up when I waited nearly half an hour for them. So maybe they were having some problems. I don't know. Not being in Riverside makes it a bit difficult for me to know what was going on. But anyway, so we started this a little bit early tonight. I don't have a Dharma discussion. I really have been reading a lot more about Taoism, in addition to my readings for my course through Buddhist Studies Online. And then today I finished my assignment on the Buddhist Monastic Code. Spent a couple hours reading for that and answering some questions online. And then on my own spare time, free time, I've been doing some reading on Taoism and its role in Chan, Zen practice. Still educating myself and learning a lot from that. So anyway, with that said, we were just going to move into meditation practice for the night. And so I'll set my timer here. We'll get started. And yeah, I've been busy doing lots of Dharma things today. So we're going to do a 20-minute meditation and see if we can clear our minds in that 20 minutes. And honestly, I'm starting to feel like I live in the tropics a little bit. Got a little bit of a cranky stomach. Yeah. Having lived in the tropics before and experienced this, it's nothing serious. Something I don't know what. This too shall pass, so to speak. So anyway, that's part of the reason I'm not going to sit quite so long. Probably have a little more sitting, euphemistically, to do later tonight. So yeah, let's begin our meditation practice. And I hope you all can either follow your breath, empty your mind, follow the type of meditation that suits you best, as we all seek our own versions of enlightenment or clearing of our minds. So we will be led by the bells as normal, and at the conclusion we will recite the Bodhicitta prayer together. Okay, thank you again for joining me. Oh, and then briefly, I have chosen the Borobudur site as our meditation picture tonight. Today is the National Day for Indonesia. Today here, I guess it's technically yesterday there. But Borobudur is a wonderful, beautiful World Heritage Site in Central Java. Had the opportunity to go there once before, and you stand in awe when you're on top of this beautiful edifice. So anyway, this is the scene that I'm sharing tonight. This is from Borobudur. So happy National Day, Independence Day to Indonesia. And with that, we will begin our meditation. The Bodhicitta Prayer. With a wish to free all beings, I shall always go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I reach full enlightenment. Enthused by wisdom and compassion, today in the Buddha's presence, I generate the mind for full awakening for the benefit of all sentient beings. As long as space remains, as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain and dispel the miseries of the world. Thank you, friends, for joining me tonight for our meditation practice. And I hope I'll see you again tomorrow night. Have a good evening.